Hi everyone. In the previous lesson, I have told you that yes, we have lagging region based on poverty. However, there are other characteristics of our lagging region. In my definition of lagging region, it is the eastern part of Indonesia, and the definition of eastern part of Indonesia is Nusa Tenggara, Maluku, and Papua. Now, the first characteristic that I've been mentioning is that, well, the issue of lagging region is not the urban area. The urban area of our eastern part of Indonesia, the poverty level is almost the same as the other part of Indonesia, but the rural area, the number of poverty in the rural area in eastern Indonesia is much higher than the percentage of poor people in other area in Indonesia. Now I would like to look at another characteristic of this our lagging region. Question is that whether our lagging region has been stagnant. So the reason that they becoming lag because they are stagnant. So these numbers show that the growth of the economy in various places in Indonesia, group it by its main island. And you can see that the annual average of economic development in this major island category from 2001 till 2014. For example, in Sumatra, the annual growth of economy, we use GDP as a measure of economy. The annual growth of GDP in Sumatra from 2001 till 2014 has been 5.1%. In Java has been 5.5%. In Kalimantan has been 4.1%. In Sulawesi 7.2%. In Nusa Tenggara 4.4%. In Maluku 5.1%, and in Papua 4.8%. Now, you can see that our eastern part of Indonesia, the growth rate has been relatively comparable comparing to Java. So for example, Maluku grew 5.1%. It's almost the same as Java, which is growing 5.5%. Papua, although has been growing at 4.8% annually, so it's relatively close to 5%. So in general, almost the whole Indonesia grows 5%. So what I'm trying to tell you is that yes, we do have lagging region, but our lagging region is not stagnant. It's also growing, and they are growing as fast as other region in Indonesia. Yeah? So the main problem is that the initial condition. So they grow at the same rate, but their initial condition has been relatively low compared to the other. Yeah? So the main problem is not they are stagnant, not they are not growing as fast as other region, but the initial condition has been lower, and they has not been able to catching up. Yeah? So the second problem of our lagging region is that there is not much catching up for development in those lagging region, but they are actually growing as fast as other region in Indonesia.